You know what? Let's find out if it's safe to eat. Here we go, guys.
Is it gummy? I'm so attached.
It tastes like fucking freedom.
Because the Band-Aid fell off. Broken ass finger. Yeah, that's right. We're doing racing shit.
Well, what is up, YouTube? How's everybody out there doing today? I hope you all are having a very, very wonderful day, and I hope you enjoyed the beginning of this video. First off, you guys probably know what the heck this video is going to be about, and you're right. We have now acquired a two-step watt box, so we're not going to be having to worry about not being able to build boost on the line anymore, because we're going to be building boost on the line now with the two-step, and we have a watt box, so we're going to be able to do a no lift shift drag race, which is going to be awesome. If you guys don't know what a no lift shift is, basically with a manual car to stay in boost, you put the pedal to the metal and you tap the clutch without lifting off the gas, and you shift every time. And basically what the watt box does is it cuts your timing a little bit, so it allows your synchros to slow down enough to be able to shift and not hurt the transmission. The company that sent this watt box to me is called NP Complete Performance, guys. Go look them up. I'll have their information, first link in the description right down there. Go check them out. And they're also going to be in the sponsors list as well, hooking me up with this great little tool. Not a very expensive thing to have. I think they range about 200 bucks, give or take 170 to 200 bucks, something like that. Very nice thing. They make it for a whole bunch of different applications, a whole bunch of different cars as well. Let's go take a look at it right now. So you guys are going to first notice I do have instructions printed out for a C5 Corvette, but bear in mind, everybody, even though this is a 98 with an 01 conversion harness and a Trans Am, Corvettes are pretty much the same exact engine. I don't know if you guys knew that, but it pretty much is. Very, very nice little setup. Very nice little, conveniently very small box. Like, I'm actually pretty surprised how tiny this thing is, and it does so much cool stuff. Then we got Max over here working on his freaking BMW, and we have a we have a lot of wiring here, which honestly isn't as bad as it looks. It looks a lot worse than what it is, but it's very nice because they do include some heat wrap. They include little eyelet. They have some tie wraps in here for you. So it is a very nice little setup, and I'm really excited. It has a nice little cord, USB cord going to it. That way you can program everything in the good old laptop. I already have downloaded all the software for this watt box. So after we get it installed, which I'm not going to show you the installation of because it's just going to take too long to record everything, but yeah, I mean, you got your black ground, you got your power and your TPS, and yellow I think is RPM. It's very simple stuff. I'm actually going to be positioning this watt box over here on the passenger side of the car underneath the dash. I'm probably going to have my little cable here go up in the glove box or something, and the reason why I want to do that, we'll put this right here, is because then I could run my wires out of the hole down here in the passenger side of the car, and I can tap into, you know, for example, my TPS signal, my RPM signal. But I do want to thank these guys. I'm excited to see what this thing is going to do. Max actually has one on his car, don't you, buddy? Is it the same one? The same N2MB watt box? And how do you like it, Max?
I'll just show you a video.
Oh, we're gonna watch a video now.
Yeah,
all right, let's see this. Max check vids exposed phone number. Jesus Christ.
Did you see that last one?
Dude, yeah, it's crazy. That kind of fire is gonna be coming out of that big hole right there in the car. So we know this thing is gonna be freaking loud, and it's gonna spit flames like nobody's business. So let's get this thing hooked up. I'm gonna do all the wiring and get it all situated. All right, guys, that was kind of a mess of wiring, not gonna lie. It is a pretty simple thing to install, but you gotta kind of do some wiring schematics and diagrams to figure out where all your wires are going. Now, for the 98 to 02 Trans Am Camaro LS1 cars. I'm going to show you. It's not the prettiest thing right now. I'm going to fix it all up, but the orange wire goes between the coils on both sides. You have to hook them together. You basically cut this wire, cut that pink wire. It's letter H on each of the coil plugs. Okay, the red one goes on the side that goes to the ECU. The orange wire goes to the side that goes to the coil packs, and that's how they hook up. Now, I did start the vehicle up and it runs perfectly fine, and it's idling fine, and everything's working the way it's supposed to be working, almost like the box was not in there. I know that's all hooked up right, and I've got all my spark and all that stuff, you know, working the way it's supposed to be working. My RPM signal's hooked up, and we're actually going to change where this engages. It's set at 4,000 right now. We're gonna go ahead. I actually mounted it inside my glove box here. Pretty nice, right there. There we go. I'm actually gonna change this to 3,000 RPM, and I'm gonna write it. It's writing. It has successfully completed the write. I have it set up for an ignition signal. That's what I found people were using. I might have to do the clutch inverted and check this box. I'm not sure yet until I test it. I do have it set up on 8 cylinders, but I might have to switch that to 4 cylinders, considering the LS1s operate on a 4-cylinder tack signal. But if it works on this, we'll be fine. We're gonna mess around with it a little bit here. The only other thing that I need to tell you guys is, since my car is a manual, I had a switch at the top of my clutch pedal. Okay, it was the cruise control release switch, 2-wire switch. In order for, hopefully this works, and I'm gonna see here in a minute if it works. But basically, what I did was I grounded one side of the switch, and then I took the other switch and I routed it to number 32 on the blue connector of my ECU plug, because this is a 99 and up conversion harness, which is a 98 harness but converted over to a 99 and up harness, so it's kind of tricky. So it is pin number 32. It should be a gray wire, but there's a black wire. We put a black wire in there when we did the conversion and stuff. But let's go up the hill here, start this thing up, get it warmed up, see if it works. Alrighty, guys. Yes, there's 2 girls in the shop. They were helping me. They were assisting me, holding the camera. Actually, Courtney was holding the camera.
I did.
Murcielago here was not holding the camera. She actually has a really nice purple Camaro out there. She's thinking about getting a watt box now as well. But as you guys can see, that thing works, and the flame coming out of that thing was crazy. I think if I mess around with it a little bit more, that was at 4,500 and 5,000 RPM rev limiter, or two-stepping basically. I haven't been able to try out the no lift shift. That's something for another day with some sticky tires on the highway, where I can actually go and play with it a little bit better. But the 2-steps definitely work, and I figure if the 2-steps working, that definitely means that the no lift shift, the watt box part of it, should be able to be working as well, since everything seems to be hooked up accordingly and the way it's supposed to be hooked up, which is freaking awesome, guys. I am very, very happy with this product. The wiring was kind of tedious. You have to pay attention to what you're doing, like I was saying to you in the beginning of the video. Got to get in front of the car to explain the rest of this thing to you guys, you know what I mean? But like I said, I am very happy with the product. NP Complete Performance, really, really awesome people. I was actually texting him, asking him some wiring questions, and he was helping me out there, which was very, very nice of him. Very, very cool customer service. First link in the description is going to be his information. Go check him out if you're looking for one of these watt boxes. They make them for everything. You can pretty much universally hook them up to SRT4s and Trans Ams, Corvettes, whatever you want to hook them up to. It's a pretty awesome product, guys. This car is getting closer and closer and closer, guys, to going down the drag strip and making some real boost and making some real times, guys. One step at a time.
She said it's about time.
I heard what she said, Murcielago. Did you guys really think you were just gonna get a daylight version of this 2-step? No, I don't think so. We're doing it at nighttime too. Let's go fucking see what this thing looks like in the dark. All right, guys, we're in an undisclosed location in Mexico, PA, and hey, Hey, what'd you get?
Roast marshmallows.
We're gonna roast some marshmallows with a two-step. You're gonna need a longer stick than that. Like, that's not gonna work.
I'll be okay.
That's not gonna work. Boys, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. It's not gonna work.
Is it safe to eat though? That's the thing I'm concerned about.
Let's you know what? Let's find out if it's safe to eat. Here we go, guys.
Is it gooey? I'm so
It
jazzed.
tastes like fucking freedom, American freedom.
Tastes like bald eagles.
Bald eagles, boys. Bald freaking eagles right here.
So daft in this year.
I want to thank Courtney, my bestest friend,
Besties.
for getting s'mores. Well, she didn't get s'mores, but she got marshmallows yeah, and sticks for me, which was very nice of her.
So
and I definitely want to thank
Murcielago
for videotaping this for me as well while I was doing the two-step. Definitely a good product, guys. Obviously, you can see it was freaking amazing. And at nighttime, it looks so much better than at daytime, as you've seen previously, guys.
Got it. You're gonna drive off or?
No.
Is it recording now?
Yeah, it's recording.
Yo, DFR. What's up? Okay, don't do that. Don't put that in the video. I'll be really upset if you put that in the video. Like, really upset. Okay.